We start off with some breaking news from the Pentagon. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced that the U.S. military carried out 3 strikes on Monday in the waters of the Eastern Pacific against boats suspected of carrying drugs, killing 14 and leaving 1 survivor. The announcement made on social media on Tuesday marks a continued escalation in the pace of the strikes, which began in early September, spaced weeks apart. This is the first time multiple strikes have been announced in a single day. Hegseth says Mexican search and rescue authorities assumed responsibility for coordinating the rescue of the sole survivor, but did not say if that person would stay in their custody or be handed over to the United States. Hegseth posted footage of the strikes on social media in which 2 boats can be seen moving at speeds throughout the water. One is visibly laden with a large amount of parcels and bundles. Both then suddenly explode and are seen. Now, the 3rd strike appears to have been conducted on a pair of boats that were stationary in the water alongside each other. They appear to be largely empty, with at least 2 people seen moving before an explosion engulfs both boats. The death toll from the 13 disclosed strikes since early September is now at least 57. Hegseth also continued to draw parallels between the military's actions against drug trafficking and the war on terrorism following the September 11, 2001 attacks. He claimed that cartels have killed more Americans than Al-Qaeda and they will be treated the same. However, the Trump administration has shown no evidence to support its claims about the boats, their connection to drug cartels, or even the identity of the people killed in these strikes. Let's talk to our correspondent Susan Teherani, who's now joining us live from New York. Susan Teherani, 11 strikes and 57 people have died so far. How long is the United States going to conduct this exercise, and what is the administration saying about it?
So the administration says that these are designated terrorist organizations. And when you put them in the category of terrorists, then from a law enforcement advancement, it moves to a national security concern. And the president argues that under Article 2 of the Constitution, he has the right to defend the homeland. Now, the president may be preparing the public that these strikes are going to be more frequent, they're going to be broader. And because of that, he may ultimately have to go to Congress. But right now, under the pretext of the fight against terror and saying that these are designated terrorist organizations or enemy combatants, that is the rubric that they're operating under. Now, some legal experts say that because it's being carried out in international waters, because these individuals haven't been tried, because we're not sure exactly who they are, then this doesn't fall under that rubric. So there is some constitutional concerns. But nonetheless, it appears that because they're operating under that national security concern, then this is how the administration is continuing with its operations. And you know, for now, it's in water. If these operations expand to going inland, then the president, the commander-in-chief, will ultimately have to go to Congress and get those authorizations.
All right, so 11 strikes so far and 57 people have been killed, and the administration continues not to mention the names of those killed or even the suspects if they're indeed linked to drug cartels. Susan, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for talking to us today.